There's so much change going on, and I just feel like, with all the restructuring, when is it all going to stop? When's it going to get back to normal?
Yes. When's it going to get back to normal? That's something that a lot of people say to me. So there's a real link to the meaning in terms of the resilience wheel that's on here. So it isn't actually going to get back to normal because there is a new normal, which is part of this VUCA world that we live in. So if you're not familiar with the acronym, it stands for Imagine the world that we live in is volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous. And each of these four things are actually interlinked in many ways that we don't actually understand at this moment in time. So yes, it is most definitely going to feel like to people around, oh my God, there's so much going on. I wish it would just stop and it would slow down. And in a VUCA world, that it wouldn't. Some other things to consider as well, of course, in terms of the modern workplace, we are hyper-connected or always on. And we also feel as humans that we've got to respond to it all of the time. And we don't necessarily. There is a choice that we can make around whether we respond to things in the moment or leave them to later. And with this wonderful word of digitisation, which we talk about a huge amount, then that does affect the job roles and the job titles that people have got, and we don't understand what they are, and we've got remote teams and remote working, and that affects who we are in terms of how we view the world of work and what our energy levels are like. So it is actually really useful if we can, in this VUCA world, to really think differently about the world that we work within. And that can help with our stress levels. So if we can actually understand that there is a new normal around how things are, then that can sometimes help with the level of pressure that we feel in certain situations.
So what do you think we can do to reduce those stress levels?
Yes, of course. So there's two things that you can do. First of all, it's really thinking about how you can anticipate some of the challenges that are coming up differently, because everything in the VUCA world is interconnected. So just what is it that you can do about anticipating that? And it's also accepting that the vast majority of the time that you're actually going to be within a VUCA environment. So you're going to have to go with the flow. So it's good to think about the analogy of riding the rapids or surfing. So actually the water is going to be turbulent. So it's going to be a case of how can you accept that and go with it rather than actually trying to change it, because you're not going to be able to change it. So when you need to, go with the flow.